essentially they're just going to try to overmatch Twit in that 277. They knew where he was early on in the piece, and I did say he looked a bit isolated. As I've mentioned, he has the backup of Lightning Man in that Kranwagen, but I'm not sure how much that's really going to help him out. He is now in what amounts to almost a 1-on-3, 1-on-4. A lot of damage done on the cross to those Conquerors tanks, but they have found the opening pit. And this is really impressive, the way the Conquerors are being able to work their way through the map, find angles, isolate targets. That's 2 tanks now that they've taken down one by one, and they have, to an extent, not been punished for it. Yes, they've taken damage, Cthulhu. They haven't lost a tank yet, and guns in the game is so important.
Now this is where things might start to get dicey, and the lineup shot is there. It is a finisher as well into the Kran. 2+2 is only 26 HP remaining.
Well, Whippet just has to now try to survive. He's really got to try to play this one out slow, but ultimately that Kranwagen on the reload. Lightning Man 1 second away. He's going to start to clip out into the side of Whippet, and of course that will be that. Whippet is down and out, and the Conquerors, after a good start, after having the tank advantage 3-on-5, it's that HP deficit that starts to get the better of them. Merry Turnip is going to have to go massive right now. He's in that STB1. He had the HP. He knows Lightning Man's on the reload, and he had to try to get some damage out, but has he bitten off a little more than he can chew? That is not a favorable trade at all. Louis in the bat chat, available with a full clip reloaded, but can't fire a single shot. And the Panthers playing this one out to perfection. I say that a bit of a weird game already, though, as we get a very early engagement. Whippet, what is going on? He's out in the middle of nowhere. Definitely wasn't expecting that timing from the Panthers, and immediately you start to wonder, can Panthers actually get a win here on the attack? That's about the way you'd want to start. They are, however, getting farmed by the Super Conquerors. Goober in the bat chat is going to go chasing Bluey, see if he can get a bit of damage out here.
And the health advantage is still actually workable here. Lightning Man.
Oh, the fire.
No, that's a tilter. That's a turbo tilter, one could even say, for Bluey. I mean, hopefully Whippet will be able to basically hold off the push, but it doesn't look like the case. JS as well on the flank is looking to pretty much correct all the things, and yeah, this may end up being very, very tragic.
This has to be the perfect timing for the Panthers. They've got to all go together. They're really holding it down to the wire. Lightning Man strikes. Perfectly timed. Well done from the Panthers. But how well can they trade out? Lightning Man, he's going to get his full clip off, so he's done his job. He's got that reset. God mode in the Super Conqueror now needs to pen his shots. The CS63 of JS has to get involved, and already we see an exchange. In fact, even an advantage for a brief moment for the Panthers, a 1-for-1. There is, however, a 2-on-1 happening, and it is the Conquerors players starting to get farmed. God mode gets blown up. It was an ammo rack, but Whippet will follow suit fairly shortly. A 3-on-3 to ensue. Twit full HP. Merry Turnip also maxed out, but in the Super Conqueror.
Understandably so, this is where they have to be very cautious about. Critical been taken down to basically 1 HP, one shot, and there he is finished. 1-for-1 yet again.
JS has the advantage in this fight against the VZ55. He knows the Trax is not going to be able to clip him out. He's just happy to drive at him and take that one-on-one and assume that, of course, Twit is going to be able to survive solo against the Super Conqueror, because Super Conqueror, very slow tank, 60 TP, pretty decent armor, lots of HP right now, and of course, instantly it's back into the 2-on-1. Expertly played by the Panthers, but he's on the attack. He has to force the issue. He has to take these kind of risks, and the reality is for Panthers, they can sit there and do absolutely nothing and win this game. So, Merry Turnip, he recognizes this one's probably pretty done. Off we go for the Conquerors, and we'll see if they can do what Panthers just did to them. I have to say, Cthulhu, it's not looking quite like that's going to happen. Critical is getting farmed. He's down to 83 HP. Maybe lucky to be alive right now. But I dare say that's not going to last long. Goober with the STB1. He fires one more shot into 2+2 before turning his attention to Critical, and is going to be looking for that opening frag of the round. God mode will find a second surely here in just a moment. On to 2+2. Elects to actually fire into the VZ55, knowing that Goober has the shot as well. 2 already for Goober. And this is the dying straits now for the Conquerors, as they will be saying goodbye to their ANZPL Season 4 dreams. It's going to be a 4-0 for the Panthers. It's a victory lap now at this point, Cthulhu. The Conquerors are done. The Panthers will progress.